He came out of the dugout like any other player. Cap-low gloves slung over one shoulder, a slow smile that kept the tremor of fatigue hidden. They called him late again. Game 7 extra innings, the kind of moment people remember in sepia-toned highlights. He had already written chapters in this series. 3 wins innings that read like a collective heartbeat, a season-long price paid in muscle and silence. And the scoreboard still asked for one more promise. The city roared and then drew itself thin as he stepped onto the mound. He felt the taste of metal on his tongue, the dry snap of adrenaline, the memory of every long throw back-to-back in stadiums across a lifetime. Tonight he would not be the man who only started games. Tonight he would be the man who finished them. In relief, he found a strange clarity, a rhythm that swallowed the crowd and left only the catcher's mitt, the batter, and the small white planet of a ball. Every pitch was an argument. Fastballs that cut like light through fog, sliders that fell as if gravity had been rewritten. He thought of the contract that had promised security and skepticism in equal measure of the faces in the stands who had learned his name in a new language. But none of that mattered in the moment the game became a ledger of outs and breaths. He wanted nothing more than to close the ledger. In the 11th, with the lead hanging by a thread, he cupped the ball and let the world narrow. A double play spun under his command, a clean, furious ballet that felt like redemption, and then the dugout poured out in a flood of blue and laughter and disbelief. A teammate lifted him and he laughed from the inside out, tired, elated, hollow, and full. The trophy that followed was heavy in his hands, in the way that history is heavy, not just metal, but the sum of all the small sacrifices that led to that hour. The headlines called him MVP, handed him the letters and the legend. But what he remembered in the quiet afterward was the smallness of the moment that had mattered most. The tiny, defiant grin between pitches, the way the ball felt as if it belonged to him alone for just a second. The hush that comes right before the world changes.